Okay, now we're going to talk about putting equations in slope-intercept form. Again, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So in other words, I'm trying to get the y by itself. It's kind of like solving literal equations. So if I'm trying to get the y by itself, then I need to take this 2x and it needs to go to the other side. So I'm going to move it to the other side of the equal sign. Now again, when I move it to the other side, if I change the side of a variable, then I have to change the sign of a variable. So now I have 3y equals, again, I moved the 2x to the other side. So it was a positive 2x, so now it's going to become a negative 2x. The 12 was already positive, so it stays plus 12. Now again, the y is not quite by itself because it has the 3 in front, so I have to divide everything by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is just 1y. Again, that's just a fraction, it can't be reduced anymore, so I leave it as negative 2 over 3x. 12 divided by 3 is positive 4. So y equals negative 2/3 x plus 4. Okay, example 2, 6x minus 2y equals negative 14. Again, I'm trying to get it in slope-intercept form, so I'm trying to get the y by itself. So the 6x needs to be moved to the other side. So I've got negative 2y, because it was a minus 2y, equals, again, I moved it to the other side, so I have to change the sign. So it was a positive 6x, so now it's a negative 6x. Since this is a negative 14, I write minus 14. Now I've got to divide by what's in front of y, which is negative 2, so I divide everything by a negative 2. So negative 2 divided by negative 2 is just positive 1y. Negative 6 divided by negative 2 is positive 3x. And negative 14 divided by negative 2 is positive 7. So y equals 3x plus 7. Okay, example 3, negative 8x plus 4y equals 20. Again, trying to get y by itself. So the negative 8x needs to be moved to the other side. So I'd have 4y. Again, I moved it to the other side, so I have to change the sign. So it's going to become a positive 8x. The 20 was already positive, so I put plus 20. Then I have to divide everything by 4. So I get y equals 8 divided by 4 is 2, so 2x, plus 20 divided by 4 is 5. Example 4, negative 12x minus 6y equals 24. So again, the y is here that I'm trying to get by itself. So the negative 12x needs to get moved to the other side of the equal sign. So I get, since this is minus 6y, it's negative 6y equals, move the negative 12 so it becomes a positive 12x, and then plus 24. Then again, I got to get y by itself, so I have to divide everything, in this case, by a negative 6. Negative 6 divided by negative 6 is positive 1y. 12 divided by negative 6 is negative 2, then I have the x. 24 divided by negative 6 is negative 4. So I get y equals negative 2x minus 4. Example 5, 7x plus 2y equals 12. Again, the y, since I'm trying to put it in slope-intercept form, needs to be by itself. So I'm going to take the 7x, move it to the other side. So I get 2y equals, again it changes the sign, so it becomes a negative 7x plus 12, then I divide everything by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is just 1y. 2 doesn't go into 7 evenly, so we can leave it as negative 7 over 2x. And then 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay, example 6, again, trying to get the y by itself. So the negative 3x needs to get moved to the other side. So minus 4y, bring it down as a negative 4y equals, move it, so the minus 3x becomes a positive 3x, minus 28, and divide everything by -4. So I get 1y equals negative, because positive divided by a negative is a negative, 3/4 x. Negative divided by negative is a positive, and 28 divided by 4 is 7.